The Genghis Grill brings you the Bixby Spartan Football Coaches Show with head coach Lauren Montgomery.
Welcome to the Genghis Grill for this week's Bixby Spartan Show. I'm Coach Pat McGrew, and we're here with head football coach Lauren Montgomery. Coach Montgomery, 7-hour drive, first game, first victory, a little aroma there with all the cattle around. You know, how did you think the whole weekend went?
Well, first of all, Coach, if all you got to do is drive 6.5 hours for a victory, we're willing to do that anytime. But the weekend went great. It was a college atmosphere for our kids. We loaded up. We got to travel. We got a ton of meeting time with the kids during the week, different stops along the way. We stopped off at Kiowa County High School and had our Thursday practice, and then went on to Dodge City and had some meetings and walked through Thursday night and stayed the night there, and the kids did absolutely wonderfully. And then the next morning got up and had another walkthrough at Dodge City High School. So from the hotel to the different walkthroughs to the meeting time to the highlight films, thought it was a real good experience for the kids. The kids behaved well. They picked it up, and I think getting so much time with them, we were able to eliminate a lot of first game jitters and mistakes that you typically have week one.
Well, I know that I did a little undercover work. It really wasn't for any other reason. I just wanted to know myself. But we stayed in the hotel that y'all did the night before, and I was asking a lot of the workers around there. I said, "Hey, do you have some groups in this week?" And they're talking about you all coming in there. And I said, "Well, how'd the kids behave?" And they said they behaved as well as anybody that's been in there. So I always say that, and I said it on the radio during the game. You know that reflects on you and the discipline of all the coaches.
Well, I think ultimately we want our guys to be great young men, and if you look at our mission statement, we will be the very best program in 6A at developing young men, and so that's something we focus on. Whether we're stopping and the parents are doing a team dinner for us in Greensburg, Kansas, like they did, or we're in the hotel lobby, we want people to say how well mannered and what good young men our football players are. And our football players did that. They behaved themselves well. They were very respectful, and we got compliments all throughout the trip, which is our goal, to create those young men and have guys that represent our school well.
Well, it was a great weekend. Their facilities were really unbelievable. They were nice, and our kids went down there, and one thing I liked, I saw a lot of good plays on special teams, defense, and then after that first quarter, the offense really came and went.
Yeah, after the offense settled in, they got it going, but I tell you what, the effort from the defense, I had 11 guys around the ball a lot. You know, we talked to the kids about JOPs, jump on pile. When you got a lot of guys getting JOPs, that means there are a lot of guys around the ball, and we felt like those guys were flying around, and it was great to break in that new Garden City facility, a $93 million facility. It was pretty impressive.
Pretty impressive. But, you know, all the time we always talk, and once again, we're going to talk about how important this is, practice player, and we have the Matthews Ford Practice Player of the Week. Who was that, Coach, this week?
Well, you know, one of the most important things we have is the Practice Player of the Week. It's an opportunity for us to spot young players who are going to be good, and it's an opportunity for those guys to get better. And without those good looks that we get from our practice squad or show team, we wouldn't be able to go and be victorious week one like we were. And this week we would like to recognize Adrian Micah. He's a new Spartan. He's new to the practice squad, but just snap in and snap out this week. He did a phenomenal job of giving our defense a look. Garden City ran a lot of smoke screens and hitch screens, and he did a great job giving them a live look all week. And so we'd like to recognize this week's Player of the Week, Adrian Micah.
Well, you know, that's the thing about it is it's so important, and that's what the kids, you know, I know that you tell them, that's how you can get to the first group, you know, because if you're playing well against the first team offense and you're on defensive side, those defensive coaches see that, and it gives them an opportunity to look at them and try to prepare themselves to be on the starting group.
Without a doubt, the role as a scout team guy, especially as a sophomore like Adrian is so important. I know Coach Kennedy, the wide receivers coach, really noticed Adrian this week and the look that he gave us, and couldn't be more proud of those guys, you know, on the scout team and the look that we're getting, and it puts you in a position to win.
Well, that's the thing about it is we're going to sit there and we're going to be back for the first half actions from the Genghis Grill with the Bixby Spartan Coaches Show, and I tell you what, it was an exciting game. A lot of points scored there, especially from the second quarter on. Defense played well, special teams played well. Let's take a break, and then we'll get to that first half action.
The Bixby Spartan Football Coaches Show is brought to you by Genghis Grill. Jim Norton Toyota, Car Country, Nelson Nissan, Nelson Mazda, Matthews Ford, Midwest Sporting Goods, TTCU, Central States Orthopedic Specialists, Graber and Associates, TRC Disaster Solutions, and by Citizens Security Bank.
Zero down at Car Country. The only buy here, pay here dealership offering zero down. 6 months on job. 1 year local residence. Household income of $2,000 or more means zero down. Visit CarCountryCars.com for credit application or visit the big guy.
He's the credit cruncher at Car Country.
Genghis Khan. You may know me from such conquests as the sacking of Yanjing or the famous raid of Bukhara. Good times. But here, at Genghis Grill, I've chosen to turn my efforts from burning and pillaging to more noble pursuits, like feeding and empowering. With 80 delicious fresh ingredients to build your own bowl, you can eat what you want. Could have used you at the Battle of Samarkand.
Genghis Grill.
This is Miles and Jeremy at Matthews Ford, where it's a great place to buy a car.
Matthews Ford is open 24 hours a day, 7 days a week online at MatthewsFordBA.com.
We just opened up a quick lane, didn't we?
The quick lane's up and running. We're really excited about it. There's no appointment necessary. Come and see us even on Saturday. I'll tell you what, we've got specials online as well as our complete new and used inventory.
You can find that at MatthewsFordBA.com. Give us a call, 251 Ford Matthews Ford, your affordable dealer.
When it comes to safety, performance, and technology, Midwest Sporting Goods offers athletes the edge with products like Shuck football helmets, Tag shoulder pads, new 5150 BB Core baseball bat, or Nike and Under Armour apparel and shoes. Next time you suit up for a game or practice, put some Midwest best on you.
Zero down at Car Country. The only buy here, pay here dealership offering zero down. 6 months on job. 1 year local residence. Household income of $2,000 or more means zero down. Visit CarCountryCars.com for credit application or visit the big guy.
He's the credit cruncher at Car Country.
Welcome back to the beautiful Genghis Grill for the 2012 Bixby's Coaches Show. I'm with Coach Lauren Montgomery. Coach, how do you get ready for a team that is not only somebody you've never played before, but somebody from a different state?
Well, first of all, you got to cover a lot of bases because Garden City didn't have any scrimmages this year that we were able to get film on, and so we traded the last 2 ball games from last year with them. So we only had their last 2 ball games, and so you just basically have to get an idea of their coach's personality. You also do a little bit of research on the team and find out if they've had any coordinator changes or any move-in players that might be difference makers and things like that. But aside from that, you kind of got to be simplistic and cover all your bases.
Well, obviously you and the coaches did a great job, and we're going to see that in the first half of action.
We'll open up here. We elected to, or Garden City won the toss and elected to defer, and so we got our kickoff return team there. Coach Hicks getting the special teams going, and A.J. Harbin showing off his speed on the opening kickoff return. We thought he was going to take that one all the way to the house, but he gets it to the 35-yard line. Then we come out and move the ball a little bit, and we throw the throwback screen right here to DeAndre Jennings, picking up a big first down on the opening drive. Coming back, and we come back with a zone play, and Caden Hudson keeping his feet churning, moving up inside. And you know, Caden, his size, a lot of people underestimate how powerful and how strong he is. Marshall Ray dropping back, and we throw the 4 vertical pass right there to Cole Garland. Cole Garland on a big night. He really understands the game and likes to play. His effort is just phenomenal. Look at the defense swarming the ball right there. Jesse Price had a big night. Jesse Price on that tackle. Got quick game over to the sideline, and A.J. Harbin all over it. Coming back, they're trying to run the ISO play, and a lot of white shirts around that ball. Mason Yelton, Brandon Turney, a lot of guys up inside doing a good job. Notice right there, Casey Sade doing a good job stringing out the stretch play, and a lot of white shirts rallying to the ball. Jesse Price right there, just he's a human wrecking ball. Does a great job, has a big night, and just plays so hard. We come back here and at the end of the beginning of the second quarter, run the stretch play to A.J. Harbin behind great blocks of DeAndre Jennings and Austin Grotz. Those big eaters up front doing a good job stretching, staying hooked up with blocks. Big Dylan Hood, first one down to congratulate him. Good to see those offensive linemen out downfield running, making blocks. Casey Sade right there does a good job reading the quick screen and actually misses opportunity for a pick 6, but that's okay. Casey makes a good play on there. Casey, once again, doing a good job on the stretch play, turning everything inside. And then on the Nike blitz off the edge, Casey Sade doing a good job getting a hit 1 second faster and probably would have put their quarterback out of the game. Good job right here by a lot of our guys stringing that stretch play out once again and allowing our speed in the back end to catch up. They come back and they try to run the throwback screen like we did before to DeAndre, and Matthew Dreyer doing a good job retracing his steps, reading the screen. We come back and we throw a bootleg right here and we hit DeAndre Jennings in the flat. Austin Grott's out there trying to throw a block to him with a short gain. Little sprint out protection right here to Andrew Pence in motion, and Cole Garland just on a phenomenal block. We probably don't break this right here without the block of Cole Garland, and he does a great job of understanding where he is in space. Garden City does a nice job right here. They hit us with a little quarterback scramble, and we do a good job rallying to the ball. Coming back on offense, we hit the slant pattern right here to Kyle Ryan, doing a good job picking that up. The slant pass was there all night, and we come back. Garden City running a lot of cover 3, and we hit the 4 vertical to Cole Garland. Cole Garland, what a big night for him. It's so nice to have guys that understand football and understand where they need to be. Right there, once again, Garden City on the quick game, and we're coming up from the safety position. I believe that's Marcus Jordan with a big hit up front. Coming back right here, we got a Nike blitz, bringing great pressure, flush the quarterback, and we rally up for a great tackle.
Well, Coach, you know, it looked like it was a very good first half. You know, what was the score at the half? It was.
Oh, was it 21-0 at halftime?
Yeah, that's correct. It was, and well, I tell you what, the atmosphere around there, you know, just to me, it felt like we were in control of the game. You know, what was the sidelines like with the kids?
Well, first of all, the kids were into the game from the get-go. The sideline was great. Everybody stayed up tempo. Our guys were into the ball game, and you know, a lot of people underestimate how important that is to keep that defense rallied up and going, and they did a great job doing that.
Well, it was a great first half, and we're gonna come up here with the second half at Genghis Grill, and you know, not only was the first half good, but we finished it off and had a big victory, and we'll get to see that right after this.
Zero down at Car Country, the only buy here, pay here dealership offering zero down. 6 months on job, 1 year local residence, household income of $2 grand or more means zero down. Visit carcountrycars.com for credit application or visit the big guy.
He's the credit cruncher at Car Country.
Genghis Khan. You may know me from such conquests as the sacking of Yanjing or the famous raid of Bukhara. Good times. But here, at Genghis Grill, I've chosen to turn my efforts from burning and pillaging to more noble pursuits like feeding and empowering. With 80 delicious fresh ingredients to build your own bowl, you can eat what you want. Could have used you at the Battle of Samarkand. Genghis Grill.
Miles and Jeremy right down here at Matthews Ford. And Jeremy, what do you get when you mix direct injection with a turbocharger?
Super excited.
And because it's EcoBoost technology, tell them.
At Matthews Ford, we're proud to present Ford's new EcoBoost technology, where SUVs can get over 30 miles per gallon and pickup trucks in the high 20s. We have a whole line of these vehicles, 5 different models to choose from, and you can look them up at MatthewsFordBA.com.
Give us a call, 251 Ford.
We like Adam, yes we do.
Adam Cash gives you $50 when you open a checking account using our school pride card.
Oh, Adam, you're so fine.
Adam Cash gives our school $50 when you open an account with a school pride card.
Our school gets a donation from TTCU when you use our card.
So does ours. You swipe and TTCU donates.
Our card's the best.
TTCU has more than 30 school pride cards for you to choose. It pays your school $50 and you $50 for getting yours. Get the best today.
Zero down at Car Country, the only buy here, pay here dealership offering zero down. 6 months on job, 1 year local residence, household income of $2 grand or more means zero down. Visit carcountrycars.com for credit application or visit the big guy.
He's the credit cruncher at Car Country.
When it comes to safety, performance, and technology, Midwest Sporting Goods offers athletes the edge with products like Shuck football helmets, tag shoulder pads, new 5150 BB Core baseball bat, or Nike and Under Armour apparel and shoes. Next time you suit up for a game or practice, put some Midwest best on you.
Welcome back to Genghis Grill. I'm Coach Pat McGrew, here with the head football coach of the Bixby Spartans, Lauren Montgomery. Coach, it was a great first half. Let's get right into that second half of action.
Coming back here in the second half, Garden City opens up and trying to wing it, obviously, and that defensive front doing a good job getting pressure, and Matt Dreyer doing a great job right here with the scoop. And I thought the big man was going to score, but not quite. Once again, we come back on the throwback screen to DeAndre Jennings, and one thing I want you to notice about DeAndre never gets tackled by the first guy. He's phenomenal with the ball in his hands, and he's a phenomenal football player. That defense coming back here, putting such great pressure on Garden City, rallying up with a big sack. I believe that was John Kewen right there on the sack. Once again, doing a great job. You see Nick Roller, Zach Castillo, all the guys up front in on that pressure. And then the Spartans coming back here with the zone play, doing a good job. You notice Marcus Jordan right here with our punt team. Marcus doing a great job, such a utility player. Marcus averaged 36 yards on punts and had a long of 40 yards. Having a guy as fast as that is a phenomenal asset to you. We come back right here and we throw the bootleg throwback pass to Caden Hudson, and he catches it a couple times actually, but gets in for the touchdown. Our defense back out there doing a good job rallying to the ball. Coach Gaylor dialing up a little pressure, and Garden City trying to hit us with a quick game, and we'll go ahead and rally and tackle on that quick game quickly. Coming down from the safety position right there, I believe that's Blake Kirk doing a good job. Getting a little pressure right there. Jesse Price, once again, the human wrecking ball. He's just played so hard. Coming back right here on offense, we throw the tight end power pass right here to Austin Grotz. Austin doing a good job from the sophomore position. Come back and we throw the throwback screen to Kyle Ryan. Kyle Ryan doing a good job getting in and riding that wave. And we run the speed sweep right here to Marcus Jordan. It actually counts as passing yards because we throw that thing forward, but Marcus does a great job getting that edge, showing off his good speed. Coming back right here, Garden City trying to wing it, trying to make something happen, and Brandon Turney knocking it down right there with a good knockdown. Coming back, our guys rallying around, tackling, just doing a good job getting a lot of white shirts around the ball. They come back and they try to throw it back there, and everybody playing assignment defense. Such a good job. Brandon Turney right here on the interception. Brandon's such a ball hawk, does a tremendous job. He doesn't just cover grass, he does a good job covering receivers, picking it up, getting that ball back to us. Well, let's take a look at stats, Coach. Bixby on the night rushing was 20 for 96 yards. Garden City 32 for 103. Passing, the Bixby Spartans passed for 223 yards. Garden City was 23 of 44 for 224 yards. Bixby had 319 total yards of offense to Garden City's 257. Marshall Ray was 13 of 21 passing for 281 yards. A.J. Harbin led the rushing category with 2 for 96 yards, and Caden Hudson 7 for 20 yards. Tackles, Mason Yelton led with 11 tackles. Brandon Turney had 11 tackles and 1 interception. Andrew Pence, 10 tackles. John Kewen, 1 sack. Matt Dreyer, 6 tackles and 1 fumble recovery. And Marcus Jordan averaged 36.2 yards of punt with a long of 40 yards.
Coach, you know, you were talking about Jesse Price there. You know, I was announcing his name. I mean, it was just continuously announcing his name. The defense looked great. And boy, I tell you what, also that first-year starting quarterback of yours did a great job.
Yeah, we felt, hey, Jesse Price plays the game with reckless abandon, and then and you can't coach that. And then Marshall did a good job managing the game. So we felt like the game was managed well, and the boys did an excellent job.
Well, I had some personal interest in that victory right there myself, because it's been a long time since I've been associated with the first game victory, you know, after playing Jinx for so many years. Boy, it sure did feel good, and a great job with the coaching staff, the players, your booster club. I talked to Kirk at halftime. Boy, great things are happening for the Bixby Spartans.
Yeah, absolutely. I think everything's lined up, and everybody's doing a good job, and it's a great time to be a Spartan.
It is a great time to be a Spartan. And we'll take a break, and we'll be back with the Car Country Player of the Week.
Zero down at Car Country, the only buy here, pay here dealership offering 0 down. 6 months on job, 1 year local residence, household income of $2 grand or more means 0 down. Visit CarCountryCars.com for credit application or visit the big guy.
He's the credit cruncher at Car Country.
When it comes to safety, performance, and technology, Midwest Sporting Goods offers athletes the edge with products like Shuck football helmets, tag shoulder pads, new 5150 BB Core baseball bat, or Nike and Under Armour apparel and shoes. Next time you suit up for a game or practice, put some Midwest best on you.
These words are what we do. We're unloading all new Nissan Altimas, the world's coolest gas-efficient midsize. Let us offer you cash for your vehicle and ride off in a Nelson Nissan Altima for as little as $189 a month and get 1,000 additional trade dollars with an Altima purchase. You know the song. Nelson Nissan, across from Bass Pro Shop in Broken Arrow, where Altimas are usually $199 or less.
Genghis Khan, You may know me from such conquests as the sacking of Yanjing or the famous raid of Bukhara. Good times. But here, at Genghis Grill, I've chosen to turn my efforts from burning and pillaging to more noble pursuits like feeding and empowering. With 80 delicious fresh ingredients to build your own bowl, you can eat what you want. Could have used you at the Battle of Samarkand. Genghis Grill.
Car Country Player of the Week, Marcus Jordan, number 17. He punts, he receives, he defends. Marcus Jordan, number 17. Welcome back to the Car Country Player of the Week. Here on the Genghis Grill, this beautiful, wonderful smell of the Genghis Grill Player of the Week and the Bixby Coaches Show. Marcus Jordan here, number 17. Marcus, boy, you know, one of the things that I saw that is so important, you know, you receive, you play defense, but to me, I'm a defensive coach. That punt is as important as anything, and you had a 36-yard average and your longest was 40. I mean, how important do you feel, and when did you start punting?
Well, this is my first year to actually punt. I used to play soccer, so I came over to football last year, and I didn't punt last year at all, but I started punting this year, and the formations we have while we do punt works out pretty good with me, so I tried it out, and it worked pretty well.
Well, I'll tell you what, it was a great atmosphere. We got that first victory. When they did that little toss sweep to you, boy, I thought you were hemmed up there, and you just put on the afterburners and, went 40, 45 yards for that touchdown. Boy, there's nothing more important than the speed. Did you think you were going to score when you went around that right side?
I did, yeah. I saw a lot of traffic in the middle, so I tried to get as close as I could to the sideline as fast as I could, and once I got around the corner, I just headed up the hash. So,
with you playing on all phases of the game, you know, did you feel like you were prepared? I mean, I know our coaches prepare you well, but they didn't know Garden City very well. Did you feel like they were doing everything that you prepared for all summer long?
Yes, I felt very well prepared for the game. You know, it was a new atmosphere for us, you know, going up there and everything, but I felt very well prepared.
Well, congratulations on that first victory. You know, these are not conference games, but boy, it's fun to win them, aren't they?
Yes, sir.
And we've got a good football team in Sand Springs next week. Good luck with the rest of the year. And boy, I want to see some more action like that. It's fun talking about you up on the radio show.
Thank you very much.
So we have Marcus Jordan, number 17, and we'll be right back with this week's Nelson Mazda Youth Team of the Week.
This is Miles and Jeremy at Matthews Ford, where it's a great place to buy a car.
Matthews Ford is open 24 hours a day, 7 days a week online at MatthewsFordBA.com.
We just opened up a quick lane, didn't we?
The quick lane's up and running. We're really excited about it. There's no appointment necessary. Come and see us even on Saturday. I'll tell you what, we've got specials online as well as our complete new and used inventory.
You can find that at MatthewsFordBA.com. Give us a call, 251 Ford Matthews Ford, your affordable dealer.
Genghis Khan. You may know me from such conquests as the sacking of Yanjing or the famous raid of Bukhara. Good times. But here, at Genghis Grill, I've chosen to turn my efforts from burning and pillaging to more noble pursuits like feeding and empowering. With 80 delicious fresh ingredients to build your own bowl, you can eat what you want. Could have used you at the Battle of Samarkand. Genghis Grill.
We like Adam, yes we do.
Adam Cash gives you $50 when you open a checking account using our school pride card.
Oh, Adam, you're so fine.
Adam Cash gives our school $50 when you open an account with a school pride card.
Our school gets a donation from TTCU when you use our card.
So does ours. You swipe and TTCU donates.
Our card's the best.
TTCU has more than 30 school pride cards for you to choose. It pays your school $50 and you $50 for getting yours. Get the best today.
Zero down at Car Country. The only buy here, pay here dealership offering 0 down. 6 months on job. 1 year local residence. Household income of $2,000 or more means 0 down. Visit CarCountryCars.com for credit application or visit the big guy.
He's the credit cruncher at Car Country.
When it comes to safety, performance, and technology, Midwest Sporting Goods offers athletes the edge with products like Shuck football helmets, Tag shoulder pads, new 5150 BB Core baseball bat, or Nike and Under Armour apparel and shoes. Next time you suit up for a game or practice, put some Midwest best on you.
These words are what we do. We're unloading all new Nissan Altimas, the world's coolest gas-efficient midsize. Let us offer you cash for your vehicle and ride off in a Nelson Nissan Altima for as little as $189 a month and get 1,000 additional trade dollars with an Altima purchase. You know the song. Nelson Nissan, across from Bass Pro Shop in Broken Arrow, where Altimas are usually $199 or less.
The Nelson Mazda Team of the Week is Bixby's 8th grade, coached by the legendary Mike Rogers, OCA Junior High Coach of the Year in 2010, 2011, or actually 2011, 2012, and won the Frontier Conference. Coach Rogers, boy, it's great to have you here.
Thank you.
I know you've been, you're kind of I mean, I bet your dad or your grandfather never were the Junior High Coach of the Year, but congratulations, that is a great honor.
Right.
You know, kind of tell us a little bit about the 8th grade this year.
Thanks, Coach. 8th grade's going well. You know, we started back in May with our spring camp, excited about installing a new offense, new defense, and you know, you work throughout the summer, you go to Summer Pride, and then you have your first ball game like we had last week, and you think, okay, boy, it's one of many, and then, you know, we play Monday and Tuesday of this week, and we're 25% over after this week. You know, just so quick, but kids are working good, kids are working hard, it's a fun class to be around.
Coach, I've known you for a long time,
Yes,
and
sir.
I would always say that, you know, when I say top coaches, you come to mind to me. You know, you're always great with the kids. I know that every time I talk to kids in the classroom, you know, they say who their favorite teacher is, it's always Coach Rogers. So, you know, you're not only a great coach, but you're also an incredible teacher inside the classroom. And I know the administration appreciates you, and congratulations. And we're so glad that you're a Spartan. And
I am too.
Congratulations on the conference championship last year, and
Thank you.
being the 2011-2012 Junior High Coach of the Year. It's an incredible honor, and we want to thank you again, and good luck this year.
Thanks, Coach. I appreciate it very much.
All right. Well, I tell you what, it was an exciting week of football, but now we've got the Sand Springs Sandites coming in. They had a big victory over the Muskogee Roughers, and Coach, I tell you, it's going to be an exciting week of football. You know, we're starting to get around those people that we've seen before. You know, the Sand Springs has always coached well, but boy, that big victory over Muskogee was huge. But I think the Spartans are going to be ready. It was a great week. Great job, Coach Montgomery, and the coaches and players and all the fans. We'll see you next week.
The Bixby Spartan Football Coaches Show was brought to you by Genghis Grill, Jim Norton Toyota, Car Country, Nelson Nissan, Nelson Mazda, Matthews Ford, Midwest Sporting Goods, TTCU, Central States Orthopedic Specialists, Graber and Associates, TRC Disaster Solutions, and by Citizens Security Bank.